Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle a flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with a wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That is woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? Happy Wednesday. I am in a fabulous mood, I have to say, but I do have to tell on myself. I'm drinking a Pepsi Zero. And, okay, for one thing, it was on sale. Like at Walmart, the Coke Zero has gone up to like $16 for 24, but the Pepsi Zero was on sale for like $11 and some change for 24. So I was like, we're going to go with the Pepsi Zero. It's not terrible. I still stand by that Coke Zero has more carbonation, but you know, when you need something, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. All right, let me say hello to you guys, and we're going to do a Twitter recap. All I remember off the top of my head is Foodie showed off her Spanx and she farted, okay? I know there was food involved. That's about all I remember. I don't know. I retweet a lot of things just to have stuff to talk about, but I don't really go to her kick. Like, I think I've been 3 times. I don't know. Like, nothing's really changed over there other than she's more disgusting, right? Okay, let me say hi to you guys. Dane, hello. I can't do Diet Pepsi or Coke. It has to be Zero. It's so good. Yeah, the Zero just tastes amazing. Whatever it is, I don't know. The Zero. Pepsi does awful things to my tummy. I get that. Some people are sensitive to it. I think that I created a stomach of steel, you know, with all the other things that I used to put into my body. Like, what's a little carbonation every day? Sometimes all day, you know? Anyways, hello, Eric. Hello, Kelly. Candy, good to see you. Hello, Aaron, Nick, Sue. Let's see who else. Ruby Soho. Hello, Boomer. Naughty Box. Marzipan Mandy. I need to clarify something really fast because I feel really bad. And so I'm probably just going to say this like every day for the next 7 days. I didn't clarify which Mandy. So, you know, people were confused. And it's not Marzipan Mandy, okay? I am so sorry, by the way, Mandy. Hello, Sniper. All right, am I missing anybody? Eric, I said hi to you. Hello, Lily. Good afternoon. Well, it's still morning. Good, whatever time it is, good time to you. Okay, let me go. Oh, hold on. Now you fell out of my ear. Okay, well, that happened. We're off to a great start. By the way, you might hate me when I play somebody singing, but at first it was traumatizing, and now I just kind of find it creepy yet funny. All right, let me split my screen. La 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 la. Hold on, let me change the background because it's going to distract me if it's not like, I don't know. Need something like this. No, I don't know. Is that even any better? Whatever, we're going with that. I need to point out that Foodie Beauty is still an animal abuser. Boho Chic posted this. So this is everything basically from yesterday on. Well, there's a few other tweets from the previous day. But anyways, okay. So Boho Chic said, stupid cow puts out cat food on a plate on the counter minutes before she turns on the stove. Now that cat is wanting on the counter and the stove is on. She's too busy reading the chat to give a shit. Again, why the fuck did she put the cat tree by the counter? She's an idiot and she doesn't think. There's your answer. If it's not going to cause her any pain, she doesn't care. She's not going to feel it if her cat gets burned. I hate this too. Oh my gosh. Poor BG. Well, I'm not going to feel bad at anything I say about Chantal today. Well, if I'd said that poor kitty is going to get seriously hurt because of Foodie Beauty's stupidity. She's so fucking focused on the chat that it doesn't cross her mind to pay attention to what the fuck she's doing. Hold on. Where did you guys go? Come back. Why is she training the cat to stay on the counter? Because she Chantal. She needs to move tree to window and invest in a stove cover because it's a learned behavior by now. Our cats never do this, Candy said. I mean, most people discourage their cats from going onto their kitchen countertops and stove tops, but there's Foodie just teaching bad behaviors. If the cat gets burned, she's not going to take it to the vet. She's just not. Debbie's World said, I've had dogs and cats. Maybe I'm missing something, but I've never thrown at full velocity a toy for a cat to go retrieve. Why does she throw it like she's a dang baseball player launching a pitch? Because she hates her cat for some reason. I think it's because it's prettier than her. Foodbalicious said maybe that's the only way she could throw it more than 3 feet away. She has no muscles, but has the weight of a 35-pound, my conservative estimate, in her arm to swing. Again, I don't think she likes her cat, and I don't understand it, other than she's jealous of her. She is an idiot. She can't be bothered to train it. Hey, sugar honey iced tea. She wants her cat prop in the background. Of course, yep. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Might have to plan a cookout, but you better not be sharing those sprites with the UPS guys. Anyways, FFG's dad has been on one. Not that he's ever been off of it, but I don't know. The way he goes after Yaba and Sam and his speech. These two homely looking lesbos from Indiana and the toilet bowl face Charlie Gold from Florida, they have nothing else but Chantal to discuss and criticize. That's how great their content on the so-called channels is. And the funny part is that YouTube calls the shit creators or shitty creators. Doesn't it all make sense how nasty and disgusting FFG is? Like, look at how her dad talks. By the way, George Perko, I want to point out that your daughter, the only content she has is Chantal. Have you not realized that? She doesn't show herself going for walks. She doesn't go vlog shopping, nothing. It's all Chantal, and she's judging Chantal for the same things that she's doing or has done. And then he calls Yaba a hillbilly, homely looking oh my gosh. It's usually incompetent crackheads that are jealous of everyone that's doing better than they are around them. He really has a problem with lesbians. I wonder how he feels about FFG then, because you can't convince me she's not one. Like, I'm sorry. Anyways, Yaba said I could respond to FFG, but really, what's the point? This is her dad. Why do you think her dad is so invested? I can't imagine having conversations about Girl World and especially my enemies with my parents. This is proof how miserable you are in life. Say whatever you want about me on your kick. I don't care. P.S. It's very obvious your dad is homophobic, and odds are you are as well. Yikes. Raised Octillion said, does George not realize that all FFG has done for years is discuss and criticize Chantel? I guess not. Free the People said, FFG's downfall has been so fun to watch, and seeing her drunk dad crash out is the cherry on top. Imagine you're 40 plus years old, look like a bag of mashed potatoes, and you still have your dad come fight your online battles. You know, she does. She looks like mashed potatoes. Measured Patriot said, I know this is all she has to talk about because beyond Girl World, FFG has no life. This is solely entertainment for me. Lisa Manning said, I mean, who is even watching at this point? Not me. I haven't even checked in on FFG's kick. I just don't care. Like, I don't know. It's hard hearing her, and I don't like Chantel. Disclaimer here. It's hard hearing her judge Chantel for what she's doing too, or like what she's done before, right? Like, she's the biggest hypocrite. I think she's a fucking liar. I'm not going to pay attention until she tells people when. You can't say anything to her over there. She blocks everybody. Like, what's the point? Free the People. Hello. Has FFG been live on Kick or Twitch lately? Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to look up her. Oh, crap. No, I just want to. Okay, I don't know what's going to come up, and I'm kind of scared. Let's see. Not Franchi. I think that's. She was live on Kick the 26th. And the 24th. Does she go live on Kick more than she ever did on YouTube? Is this where she's supposed to be? I don't even believe her about that shit anymore. I don't know. I'm convinced she photoshops herself into photos. Like, I question everything she's ever said. I don't even want to imagine what she looks like on this beach that she's supposedly at. The poor people. I'm having too much fun with my Alabama chopstick roast and pigs to care about FFG. All right, let me go back to where I was. Hold on one second. La. Jackie and Shadow are expecting 2 babies now. Jackie has laid a second egg, and I'm so excited. They're such good parents. Anyways, okay, let me get back on track. Oh, how long is this? Foodie Beauty melts down over the same insult she used on other women. Hold on.
Find a nice man who lives in the same country. Why should I do what you want me to do? Like, who are you to tell me what to do with my life? I'm curious. Why? Why do I have to leave the Middle Eastern men alone? You can't get a man in your own country? You can't get a man in your own country? Yeah, sure, girl, please. You're welcome here. Ooh, that's good mac and cheese when it makes this noise. Ew. Go sit and spin. Seriously, just please.
Shut up, I didn't do you, girl. All I did was say, hey.
I hope you choke on your chia seeds.
What?
I didn't say we were getting married or whatever. Always with the snarky and passive-aggressive comments. Why exactly? Yeah, that's true, they do. I didn't say anything about our relationship, Blimp. You're just assuming. Anything for some tea, I know. Is that a problem, though, if we were? Like, I don't understand. You think he would be better off with one of the tree ladies messaging him, or
Probably.
with Toilet Bella, who probably sleeps with many men on a regular basis since she was in the sex industry? Might still be. I'm really curious. Who do you think would be better?
Isn't there a difference from being in the sex industry and being forced into the sex industry, which K Bella says that she was?
Someone thinner? That's not his preference. No, I won't go scorched earth if I get ghosted.
I feel like I wake up in a panic, like I'm suffocating. He'll answer me like intermittently, and I know he doesn't owe me anything. We're not technically married. But the thing is like, so then how do you go from being,
We're not technically married.
were you a fucking liar then? Like, how do you go from being super lovey-dovey, I love you, you're my soulmate, this and that bullshit,
Nicole!
to me, like, seeing me like this, and you don't even care?
Because like I said, I've accepted in life. Number one, I've agreed when I came here.
Really, bro?
I've waited like a million hours. It feels like I'm just trying to start my life and I can't stop crying.
I was sad. You guys saw me crying every stream.
Hold on, Nicole. I'm giving you.
It's too early for this shit.
I
There
got
we
work.
go.
I'm okay.
So messed up. Like, I'm not in control of my own emotions. I'm upset. It triggered me. All I saw was ECP as a big fucking slut, just like K-Bella, and then him entertaining that every time she fucking comments. Like, fuck off.
Salah needs to find who he wants, Kelly. If he wanted someone in Syria, then he would do that. And if that's what he wants with his life, I would accept that.
You can't get a man in your own country.
I have no problem. So, Jenny, when I first came here, I was so destroyed, and then I just started shifting, like, my mindset and, like, you know, turning to Allah, turning to God, turning to, basically that's the major thing.
Nothing's wrong. Just another day of realizing I'm just completely and utterly alone. I can't sleep. I can hardly eat. I don't know if I've like actually ever
I can hardly eat.
felt this bad in my entire life.
Yeah, talk
I know.
about.
I think I do. I'm not saying that to be conceited, but like,
So
I
what?
think that I would have a lot more to offer if I was in a better place. Like, I have a lot of things I have to get in my life right first before I even want to be in anything. Like, you know. But Salah helps me. Like, he helps me on a daily basis. He
What?
really is like supportive in a lot of ways. And you know, if you want to judge him on an incident in the past, that's your prerogative. But I won't be letting it be talked about here.
Previously on Dragon Ball
Was that a grease stain on her jacket?
Z.
You think he would be better off with one of the tree ladies messaging him, or with Toilet Bella, who probably sleeps with many men on a regular basis since she was in the sex industry? Might still be. I'm really curious who you think would be better. Luann, you don't know my life. What would be realistic? You don't know my life.
You don't know my
Anything,
life.
nothing is impossible. And if you limit your thinking to, if you put limitations on your life, I feel sad for you. You want to live your life that way, fine, but don't come in here and dictate how I should live my life. You know, I'm allowed to live my life. I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to learn how I want to learn. No, it's true. I'm just addressing, you know, like, yeah, it's my business. Exactly. Yes. Well, I don't know. You're
Hey, Pickle. I like this edit.
whatever you say. You can think I'm delusional. It has no bearing on my life whatsoever.
I've waited like a million hours. It feels like I'm just trying to start my life and I can't stop crying.
I'm pretty level-headed actually right now, and you have no idea. No, you guys know nothing. You guys know this about Salah and I. Obviously, I have
I honestly want her to move on. I am so sick of hearing about Salah.
no trust. Like, I can't be in a relationship with someone where I don't trust them at all,
Shauna?
and I just won't ever trust them. So it's just over. You ruined it. You didn't have to be a cheater. There's that. You know this about him. Oh, I can't put up. My mental health is worse because of you. I can't put up with you right now. Oh, really?
I know he likes shit.
Really? Anyway, I need to like. You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. F out of here. You know this about me. There's a whole other little fat roll on my finger you don't know anything about. Okay?
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
I lined a garbage pail with a compost bag, and whenever he went to get his drill, I like went to the bathroom. Some food in the garbage bin, and you know, I cleaned up and everything. And then I just tied the baggie and I put it in the freezer. Find a nice man who lives in the same country. Why should I do what you want me?
Eric said she talks about K-Bella being nasty for being in the sex industry, which she wasn't, but she always idolizes Trisha Paytas, who was actually a part of the sex industry. I mean, wasn't Foodie technically part of it too?
To do? Like, who are you to tell me what to do with my life? I'm curious.
Andrews.
Why? Why do I have to leave the Middle Eastern men alone? Like, why?
You sound like a predator. Why do I have to leave the Middle Eastern men alone? Why? Is she not giving that vibe here? Predator?
No, I haven't. I haven't dated every ethnicity, and I don't
She is
care
jealous.
about ethnicity. Whenever, like, for example, I've been with white. I've had a black long-term relationship.
I've been with white. I had a black.
And Arab. That's like two ethnicities. Whether it is true love or not, Blimp, is not up for you to or a troll
The way my jaw is on the floor.
on the internet who doesn't know shit to decide. Listen, truth caller, it's my channel. And at the time when I had issues, I vented. It's my channel. Now things are fine, and people still, there's like no beef, there's no drama. People mend relationships in life. It's totally normal. Like, you have no social skills. I thought I had none. You don't know how the world works. You don't know how a relationship works, apparently. Because you guys act brand new when it comes to me. You know, you act ignorant. Like, oh, what? People can reconcile? People can reconcile? I know it's like a foreign concept to you. And he's never come in here and attacked any of you, so there's no need for it. Either respect what I like or stay out of my chat. That's it. It's always the same questions for like years now. Years. I said I had a black man in a relationship, whatever. They're not serious, and yeah, I know. So whatever.
It's like she collects different races like trophies, the way she said it.
I don't even bring it up, Foxy, so why bother bringing it up? Like, just for drama, so it's not needed here. Oh my god, goodbye. See you. Anyone immature, just get on my chat, please.
I know about that. Yeah, I had.
Okay, well, you're not the one in the relationship, Tan, so why do you care? If I've moved on, like, if you have nothing nice to say, just don't say it. It's not your business. See you. That's better.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do anything, Sora. It's not up to anyone to mind your business.
This music is killing me.
I'm not really telling people off. Just, none of your business. More than you.
But anyways, people, that's it for this one. Special shout outs to the
Blood clot girl them.
whose names are popping up here. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
That was a good time. Anyways, Foodie, in case you happen to hear this, when you spill something on your clothes, you should treat it immediately. The oil was very distracting. This channel was Girl Please. I really liked their editing. I have to say that. And she's disgusting. Not Girl Please, but Chantel. You know, people say men are bad, but I think Chantel is worse. Don't you? Fat Kid said they seem, and by the way, I don't think men are bad, but I guess by the way they talk, like when they talk about sex sometimes, not every man is like that, but Chantel is worse. She is. Fat Kid said they see me rolling. They hating. Okay, family size meal, I'm solo dating. And then she goes rolling by. Riding dirty, literally. I don't even think she can wash her ass anymore. Oh my gosh. Doesn't she look like a pimple? That's all I see. A pimple with a giant white head on the top of it. Tap Mom B said, this thing calling women ugly again? Okay, Buffalo. Now let's not worry about your saggy beanbag of a body and let's look at the fucking head on you. Would you look at that? You think you are pretty and the woman in Thailand was ugly? Well, fuck me. Not only did she have prettier features than you, but she had a hot body and a kid. You could at least see her features. She ain't deformed in the face like you. You are the typical morbidly obese fuck that everyone tells, oh, at least you have a pretty face. Let me tell you this, dum-dum. The only reason people say this to you, and it's a thing all nice people do, it's because they feel sorry for you. They don't want to make you feel worse, so they go for the safest, nicest compliment they can come up with. You say you're smart? Well, dum-dum, you should have figured this one out a long time ago. This is you, unfiltered, ugly as fuck. And then they called her fat as fuck and nasty as fuck. And like I said ages ago, go get that dummy fucking smile fixed. Your teeth are offensive. Botox will fix that gummy, revolting gingivitis smile. You ugly fuck. Ruby! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Hold on, let me see who got them. Thank you so much for gifting the memberships. If you happen to get one, please thank Ruby. Alice, just a lurker. Miss Burn to you, E-Dubs and Bubs, Babbler, Dabbler, E-Dubs and, oh wait, thank you, Ruby. Okay, sorry, I already read your name. Welcome to the Brazy Bunch, you guys. If you are a member and you would like to join our Discord, please reach out to me. Ruby, I love you, and it's so good to see you. Thank you, Ruby. It's so generous of you. It is. Hey, Paulina. Good to see you. Just a lurker. Hi. I guess you are just lurking, aren't you? I don't even know what to say. She can say what she wants about Girl World, but I don't look like a whitehead about to burst. How about you? In fact, my little shark cryotherapy mask, I'm at no risk for a pimple because they have this setting on it where you could get rid of all the bacteria on your face. Anyways, I think Foodie needs one. And to go to the dentist. Thank you for that. She was being transphobic to the chick in Thailand when she said the chick was that's what she said? I thought the woman was cute. I mean, it looked like she took care of herself from what I remember, right? Like, wasn't she in like these little shorts and either a bathing suit top or like she was tiny and it looked like she takes care of herself. Foodie's just jealous. Look at Jackie. I think eagles are so cool. I really do. Anyways, they have quite the nest. Let me tell you. And they keep it clean. Foodie could learn a lot from birds. All right, and cats. Oh, these are my vapes, you guys. I am not promoting nothing. Like, you do you. I enjoy vaping nicotine and I don't care and I don't want to hear it. Like, I have smoked worse things in my life. Let me smoke my nicotine. Anyways, they had 2 geek bars for, I think it was $55 with tax and everything. And this Pair of Thieves is a new flavor. And when you open the box, you can literally smell the pear, and that's how you know it's going to be good. And when you, anyways, I don't want to seem like I'm promoting it, but it literally tastes like, do you guys remember the Jelly Bellies pear flavor? That's what it tastes like. Okay. I haven't tried the Peach Perfect Slush yet. That is what I will open, I guess, next week. But I'm very happy. Packaging 10 out of 10. They even have a new screen on their new vape. So anyways, I'm a huge fan of Geek Bar. I just think they taste so good. This was my THC vape. One, what is it called? Chamber is Astro Boy, and the other one is Sweet Watermelon. I have been hitting the Astro Boy, and aside from making me incredibly thirsty, I like this strain and me just get along so well. I don't know, it puts me in a great mood. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, it's not really a bad day since I've been smoking that, so I don't know. I feel like I've been getting DMs every once in a while. Like, what would you recommend? If you can find this Astro Boy, try it. All right. Queen Jellybean said, oh, by the way, this one, so it's 2 grams for, it was $30? No, $35. I don't know. I can't complain. Packaging is cute too. I am a sucker for packaging and happy colors. It makes me want to buy it even more. Queen Jellybean said, I always told my son, you're known by the company you keep. It's true. I'm currently smoking Blueberry Jam Geek Bar. Oh my God, that one's so good. Well, I don't know, but I've heard it. I heard the jam flavors are good. My boyfriend likes the jam flavors. My THC vape is Super Fog. Okay, I'm going to look it up later. I don't know. I enjoy looking up different strains and learning about them. It's been a thing. What is the review site? I think it's All Bud, where they write like these amazing glowing reviews. I don't know. I want to know how you get into that. You get to just try things and talk about it. But what would my review be? Like, this is really good and it tastes like amazing. If you like fruit, you'll like this one. If you like dirty fruit, even better. Gives you a dry mouth, but makes you laugh a whole lot. There you go. Hey, Freedom. I can't buy menthol cigarettes because California finds them too enticing for children, but vapes literally look and sound like they are made for children. I don't know. Maybe you should just start vaping. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Like, I don't think any kid should be smoking. I guess I should have worded that better. I think you've commented before or somebody did, and the comment sounded very similar to yours. Like, it makes me so angry that you could get flavored vapes, but I can't smoke menthol cigarettes. I don't know. No offense, but nobody wants to smell your cigarettes anymore anyways. But if you happen to be a kid, you shouldn't be listening, but please do not smoke. It's a very hard habit to quit. Stay in school, don't do drugs, spay and neuter your pets. I got some really good cream yesterday. Sorry if that sounded bitchy. I'm like, nobody wants to smell your cigarettes anyways. But it's true. Like, I was so selfish when I was a smoker, when I would just walk around smoking freely, like, and now that I don't smoke cigarettes, like, it smells awful. It really does. All right, Queen Jellybean said, "Oh, look how fucking drenched in sweat her head is. I thought her hijab was dark gray till she moved the fabric and exposed a dry piece." Jeez. She's very red. I smoke and can't even stand the smell of it. It smells bad. And then if anybody happens to walk by, I'm not trying to like make you feel bad, Nicole. Again, I smoked for a long time, but like everybody else gets it stuck to their clothes. I don't know, but I was a menthol cigarette smoker and I would have been mad if I couldn't get them during the time. So, just know I get it, but I just think you should vape anyways. I'm so dumb. Every time Breezy mentions vaping, I assumed it was THC. The girl just started. To be fair, I hit all of my vapes throughout the day. I do. I think I would be a raging bitch if I didn't. Like, watch out. I don't know. But for me, like, I guess the dispos, for one thing, it's convenient. Like, you're not getting like this huge high unless you're smoking a whole lot of it, It helps me be productive. It just does. I'm usually in some type of pain with my back and like I can function, like I could get shit done. So, and plus it just puts me in a good mood. I have no complaints, but for the most part, when I say I'm hitting it, it's my nicotine, unless I say otherwise. How can she be this sweaty in Canadian winter? Here is about 4 Celsius and I'm freezing. Well, because she's fat. Tone said withdrawals will do that to a person. True. I remember sweating profusely, yet being like cold at the same time. She should have stayed away from hard drugs, but she just couldn't help herself and she never will. Debbie's World said she's also putting in a bunch of this hair oil in her hair, thinking it makes it grow. That would also cause that dark stain. Oh, remember on her jacket, I thought it looked like an oil stain. I think she's just like flopping it on her head, just pouring freely, and then just putting something on top of her head afterwards, which makes me cringe. Oil is so hard to get out if you don't get it out right away. Fat Kid Cool said, and it's like 10 degrees in Ottawa during the day. She seriously needs to see a doctor. Queen Jellybean said, I'm sure she's fine. She's taking her collagen gummies and a good multivitamin. Yeah, that's going to lower her blood pressure. I don't know. I think it has to do too when your blood pressure is high. And when your heart rate is like, her heart's probably working overtime. I know when I get anxiety and my heart starts racing, I start sweating and I'm typically cold. Like I am cold a majority of the time. But when my heart rate goes up, then suddenly I'm sweating. I have no issue with people choosing to vape, but I would never shame anyone for that. My problem is them literally being marketed like something for children. I don't know. Maybe I did my childhood wrong, but like as a child, I wouldn't see this and be like, woo. What are they supposed to do? Make it look hideous? I don't know. I feel like it's a weird subject anyways. I don't like either way. If kids want something bad enough, they're going to get it. Right? Like I remember even being 16, 17, whatever, and my parents telling me no to something and I found a way to get it. Like either way, hopefully we're telling our kids to not smoke. It's not good for you. You're going to spend a whole lot of fucking money on it. But I get your point too. I don't know. I guess I just don't see this and think, kid, I think this looks like a THC vape to me. This, I don't know. I played with dolls when I was a kid. My 90210 Barbies and my New Kids on the Block Barbies. And then when I was a teenager, I just really cared about, clothes from Pacific Sunwear. But again, maybe I was doing it all wrong. Caffeine and pre-workout makes my face red. I was just hair oiling right now. And then if it gets on my clothes because I'm careful, then I put my hair up and wait for hours. Because you know how to adult properly. Let's see. Look how fucking drenched. Oh yeah, we read that one. Okay, Queen Jellybean said, quoting Chantal, I have a lot going on. And sometimes I just want to eat my feelings. Bitch, you're 500 pounds. It looked like you ate your entire apartment complex's feelings. Vitamin said, I live 2,341 miles away, and I think she ate my feelings. Queen Jellybean said that bitch is eating anything she can shove down her throat that won't try to eat her. True. I picture her like a snake. I don't know. She unhinges her jaws. Just everybody be careful. Don't let your pets wander around her. She'll eat them too. This is her thinking she's a boss bitch. And apparently she said, because I'm a boss bitch and I can get any man I want. Yeah, that just screams boss bitch to me. You're on a mobility scooter. I don't know. I feel like when I think of boss bitch, I think of women who usually have their own business of some sort, right? Like, I don't know. I'll think of one person. I'm not going to say her name. She owns like this eyelash and eyebrow bar type thing. I think she even learned how to do tattoos. She is married, but she doesn't need her husband's money. She's very independent in all ways. Does this scream independence to you? Lock up your husband's girls. Oh, Lindsay, hello, boss bitch wear. Wasn't she just saying Salah's taking care of her? And what was it last week? Salah's paying all her bills, but now she's a boss bitch. Anyways, do you guys want a little recap of what her kicks are like? And maybe you'll understand why I'm not there. Because this thread was, I don't know, I was laughing. I'm like, and this is why I'm not rushing to go there. This is Allahu Akbar. Okay, so allegedly the cat's appointment is tomorrow, which is today. I don't believe she's going to it. She's rehashing old topics from yesterday's stream in the form of that nasty ass egg mixture and how we aren't allowed to comment on Skatz's presence. She removed these folks. He could just not come on here. He's blocking people. Oh, Salah's soup ladle. And there's a GLP-5. Okay, Salah's soup ladle said he's blocking people who are here for you. Not him. You. This is Foodie's kick. Not a place where Salah should be a dictator. It's what they are trying to tell you. So these people are gone. This is what she made. Oh, God. I cannot look at cauliflower after what I know about Gigi. And I'm just going to say it. It is so hard to look at. This is what she makes. It looks like something somebody pooped out. Yum. Okay, I don't want to be in that so wide now. Anyway, she doesn't know how to stir seasoning. She said, I'm not going to need the mobility scooter, but I want it. Okay. This comment, because it's on TV, Allahu Snack Bar. Somebody should take that name. She thinks she's an SSBBW. She's an SS Big Bag. That's it. More blocking the screen with my back cooking. She's got a big ass back. Literally screaming in response to dropping an egg. Her mods are struggling to keep these comments out. Someone said, too fat to stand. Lisa Pisa said that. AP, your mother's a whore. You know this? Run. She's going to explode. Kaboom. Kaboom. Someone else said, fat bitch. Please don't eat the cat. Maybe get another hobby in the world besides food. She doesn't know how to cut an avocado. Oh my gosh. And then Harold said, I've watched so many videos on you, and I still don't get why people hate you. You haven't even done much wrong, to be honest. Like, and Lori said, you'll learn, Harold. Lori said, no updates, just this. How does everything she eats look? It looks disgusting to me. Like, I've never seen her eat something. I'm like, oh, I want some of that. Well, no, there was one time she was in Thailand, and I think she was trying all these fruits. I'm like, I'm a fruit person. I love all the fruits. Anyways, I think that's the only time I've been otherwise. It all looks like poop on a cracker, poop on toast, poop on a platter. That's all I see. Oh, yay, we get to watch her and her big giant head. She's already losing steam. Her lies list. She hasn't consumed marijuana in a while. She isn't cooking for a new man. She isn't with scats, and she's going to the gym later. Now she's rambling about American politics and falling out with YouTube lover. There's nothing, guys. She's just doing this. Prayer break. She must have nothing to talk about. Hold on, and doesn't she wear this to pray in, and then she goes and dries her dishes with it? Dead silent, staring at the wall for literally 12 minutes. Must have been a bad prayer session because now she's a boss bitch who doesn't need a man. Here comes the sympathy fishing. Her channel's going to be so successful with an empty chair in front of a crock pot content. She hasn't been back in 10 minutes. I think that's the end of the stream. So that's kind of what goes on. So I'm glad. Thank you to the people on Twitter who are posting clips and recaps. We appreciate you guys. Oh, it's not the end of my stream. I made it sound like I'm leaving. I'm not, but that's how her lives go. Anyways, okay. So she actually went outside without her mobility scooter. It just goes to show you it's all performance and she doesn't need it. All right, let's go full screen. So all these tweets are from, I don't know, did she change her outfits during this live? I'm so confused.
Chicken, mushrooms, cauliflower, and potatoes. Also potatoes.
Do you need potatoes?
I'll be right back.
Why do we always have to look at the worst angles? Like, we either have to see up her nose or up her fupa, and I don't understand why. All about the SS Big Mac. Hey, lady, the funny thing about Foodie is she read the terms of kick stuff, and she can't go away from the stream unattended, so 10 minutes is bad, and she was gone for 12. 12! Okay, let's look at these comments. Carly said, is this her new health kick to prove to Salah she's different? Dastardly said, the scam continues. Wookie said, this will be short-lived. She's in a health mood right now. I don't understand where the health stuff is. She keeps saying she's in a health mood, but I keep seeing her eat. I mean, is ravioli, a ton of it, good when you're on a health arc? A ton of seasonings? Just using a mobility to get around your apartment? Like, is that, I mean... Anyways, a few hours into eating clean, and Foodie is already showing signs of withdrawal. Such is severe addiction with no history of clean time. About the only good thing about making these efforts is the rage it produces, always entertaining. You know, I don't know how she could stay in a constant cycle of using and withdrawal because I think about how brutal mine were. And technically, our bodies can get addicted to anything, right? Like, I know if I don't have caffeine in the morning, I get a caffeine headache. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's the right thing, but I have to have caffeine or I'll get a legit headache. Anyways, if I didn't have my caffeine for, let's say, 2 days, I think I would be rather bitchy. She's addicted to the sugars when she's eating all that food and the carbs turn into sugar. She's addicted to the feeling of it. Not to mention all the different things she's putting into her body or abusing. I don't know. I don't exactly believe she's sober or not doing anything. I just don't. Her pupils tell me otherwise. But think of how you would feel when you were coming down, withdrawing all of that, right? Like how you literally felt like you were going to die and you were obsessing how you could get your next fix. Like, why put yourself through that? Like, so many fucking years, right? Every day she's in a battle with herself. I don't envy her. I know she thinks we're all jealous of her, but I don't envy that. And I don't miss that. I don't miss the constant cycle of running out, going into withdrawal, and then obsessing how I was going to get more alcohol. So think about that. Like, she has easy access to all the things she's addicted to, food, whatever else. That is what I call it. Same lies and same scams over and over, right, Grunge? She's starting to grow a Neanderthal forehead. Irritating Gone said, I'm not one for weight loss shots, but if anyone needed one, it's her. Shugal said, doesn't need therapy, by the way. Angie said she admitted to eating an apple turnover, though. She can't keep her lies straight. Puff the Magic Dragon said, I love me a good rage. The Revenge of the Fupacabra said, look at her thriving. She can get any man she wants. They're all lining up. Fluffer Nutter said, Sally definitely laid down the law. He's just stringing her along. That man is never going to reunite with her unless it's to get him to Canada. And I think even then, like, he'll ditch her ass. But Tammy Slayton did the thing. She did. She looks incredible now. Foodie Scooty said, not Foodie having a full-blown emotional breakdown because she had to eat plain yogurt with no sugar and said the words, I'll go to the gym. Ma'am, it's yogurt, not prison. And that gym promise, yeah, never going to happen. Okay, I have to tell you guys, my mom, this secret or trick my mom taught me. She's all about health. Like, she really puts, I don't know, really good things into her body. She's diabetic, so she takes care of herself. She does. So anyways, like, she's always looking for like healthier versions of making things. Anyway, she got this vanilla yogurt. I believe it's vanilla. I'll have to double check. I think you could do it with any yogurt, right? But you get yogurt and then you put whatever cookies you like into the yogurt. You just kind of put it one by one to sit in there overnight. And then the next day you mix it all together and it literally tastes like strawberry cheesecake. If anybody wants me to go double check the yogurt, I can. I can. Anyways, she had me try it. She did yogurt and I think it was chocolate chips. And then she mixed it all together. She's like, try this. And it legitimately tastes like cheesecake. And it was a much healthier way to eat a dessert or a breakfast, whatever you'd like to do. All right, so Foodie having a full-blown meltdown. Did I read this? Because she had to eat plain yogurt with no sugar and said the words, I'll go to the gym. Ma'am, it's yogurt, not prison. And that gym promise, never going to happen. You weren't a fan? Yeah, I think everybody's taste is different, right? Even Rosie was on the shot. They eat through the medicine. Which is insane to me because everybody I know who's on it, whether it's Monjaro, Ozempic, whatever, like they have no appetite. I see my mom take 3 bites of something and she's done. Like, so it's insane to me that they could eat no matter what. And I said wrong. She videotaped herself for 2 minutes and left or got off the treadmill, letting it continue to run, and then stood on it the last 30 seconds to say, look what I walked for 15 minutes. If there is a shot at the end showing that that's what she did, period. I don't believe she walked a full 15 minutes. I am on Contrave, so I have to remind myself to drink more water for the sake of my kidneys. I think it's because I like a little crunch and the cookies get soggy. That makes sense. You really have to work to do that. I heard the side effects are awful. Oh my God, all the girls. Poopalicious said, I've been eating plain yogurt for almost 20 years. I started with a teaspoon of honey. Now I just add enough craisins for the minimal sweetness together with nuts and hemp seed. It's been my lunch for the longest time. She can go eat clay. Are you out there a fan of yogurt? I am. It does fill you up. I mean, especially if you just need to get something into your system. Like I know when things are busy in the morning and I want to take my medicine, but I don't want to throw up from taking my medicine on an empty stomach, I eat some vanilla yogurt. You can even add fruit to it. They have even these whipped ones now. I don't know. There's so many varieties of yogurt that you can get, and it's really good for you. Tone said, wow, Foodie Beauty went for it's all booty sniffer to fuck all of you real fast. Having issues with your romance scammer, are we? Fighting personal demons, are we? Why are you crying? You run out of dope? Or did you just realize your life is one big lie? I love that for you. Okay, I can't remember if the tweets are on this part or if it was like earlier and I didn't want to bore you guys for 3.5 hours with Foodie Beauty stuff. But I heard that there was a fake Salah or somebody pretending to be Salah in her chat. And then she said that that was fake, but then she started talking to that account like it was really him. Okay, hold on. Roast carrots. Looking good, beautiful lady. Where? I don't see her. I made roast potatoes and carrots yesterday. Well, that's good. I'm happy. I was worried that you wouldn't. Cheryl said it's because she's struggling to eat healthier, first of all, but she hates it, so she's bitchy. Avocado on toast? This won't last more than a couple days. No way she can eat, nor will she ever diet. What happened to her telling us that she'll never change for a man? Press 1 if you like avocado toast. I think it's one of the best inventions for breakfast. I love it. And I put a whole bunch of everything but the bagel seasoning. I don't care. Whatever. I'm not Chantel. I exercise. I move my ass. Avocado toast for the win. 11111. So good. Lindsay said my dad is on Mounjaro for the diabetes and he starves all the time, probably because he works out and is constantly doing something. Probably. Okay, I see all the ones. It's so good. I feel like that would be the one thing I could keep up, Yes, give me all the avocado toast. Sarah Abby said everything she is and does is based on the male in her life and if he is complying. When Salah is around, she acts like she's fine. As soon as Salah either ignores her or the fight, she rages at everyone but him. Her entire existence is food and the man she is renting. She scratches her butt and smells her hand. I will never understand that. She is addicted to smelling her own stenches. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't feel like getting sick right now. So there's that. Okay, so here's a change.org petition made about Foodie Beauty from a year ago. There's 3,123 verified signatures. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Shit. Well, that happened. Hold on. Ay. Let me just read it to you from my phone. I just have the greatest luck. All right. Well, hold on. I'm trying to get back to where I was. Where's the petition? Come on. I'm scared if I stop sharing the screen, it's going to kick me out again. And then I'm going to have to do this anyways. Hold on. All right. Now I'm going into it on my phone. Give me a second. Watch, it's not even going to be that interesting after all this. Like, I feel like the moment has passed, but also, like, I'm stubborn and I'm going to look at this petition now. Whether it kills me or not, we are going to look at this petition. Where is it? Okay, there we are. Stop YouTuber animal abuser Foodie Beauty from all platforms. So there's 3,123 signatures. The issue. I am here fighting and standing up for everyone on all platforms that have seen this vile woman abusing her cats for years. She has been high, drunk driving, live streaming on YouTube's platform and still paid by that platform. Well, now she has moved over to TikTok as well. I'm here to stand up and stop this woman from being on any platform. I will stand strong daily and fight for this to happen. Chantal Sarau, Chantal El Refe, Foodie Beauty, delusional drug fiend, mukbanger from Canada, trying to be a glamorous online influencer, pathological liar, narcissist, animal abuser. We need to stop Foodie Beauty from being able to be on any platform, it says. She is bullying everyone that mentions her abuse to cats. I am sick and tired of this person able to stream her hatred towards others. Stand up with me and sign the petition. I'm seeing other people get kicked off of YouTube for one little cuss word. It says, stop this vile woman and get her off the platforms. And then it says, Lucy is the petition starter. It says Lucy Jones. And it says, I will make a change. There's so many comments. This woman is a fake Muslim, abuses animals, and is an overall vile person. She needs to be removed from YouTube for good. There's so many comments, you guys. Wow. She has orchestrated multiple scams over the years and needs to be deplatformed. This woman uses animal neglect to trauma bait viewers for more views. She actively speaks on her problems and then consumes massive amounts of food to gain views. She is profiting from her eating problems. She also spreads completely infactual information about Islam and appears to be mocking the religion by claiming to be Muslim and promoting haram. Oh gosh, it cuts off, or actions. I think it says haram actions. Potential for Gulf effect snow Saturday night. You have family in Tampa. We might be getting snow flurries. Be safe, everybody. It does gross me out too. Anyways, that happened. A bunch of people signed it. Trisha Paytas apparently breaks a chair, and I'm not sure I retweeted this, but why not watch it?
And if I was ever trying to get like, I think I broke a chair.
You think?
I broke a chair. Oh my God. Wait, what? Oh my God. Okay, we're done with snack time. That's embarrassing.
Okay, I know people don't like her, but in this moment it was relatable. Okay, we're done with snack time. I've never broken a chair, but I would be done with all the snacking. Guy here, sorry for my ignorance, but real question I think a lot of us are wondering. Does she outline her features so it's easier to color in? Rude. I like her makeup. I mean, I couldn't do my makeup like that or my hair. I don't know. I'm a mess. Mockteas at a blood sugar level of 16 mmol converts to approximately 288 mg/dl. Keep eating, cutie. I know I've told you guys this before. There was a point in my addiction where my mom wanted to check my blood sugar because I was drinking so much sugary alcoholic drinks. And it was like 3 something. I want to say it was 315. Anyways, during that time, like my vision changed. Like everything was blurry. I don't know. It was really hard to explain, but I don't know that she should be operating anything at all. And I don't know how she's still alive. I don't know how I was still alive. She's not long for this world. We say that, and yet she's still here. And healthier people passed before her. Maybe she's supposed to live a long life so she is miserable for all the things that she's done. Maybe that's why she lives so long. So she has to suffer for making other beings, animals, people suffer. That's what I'm going to go with. Hey, bunny. Your vision will change. It was scary. And every time like something would move, like I could even move my hand in front of my face and there was like this trail. I don't know how to explain it. It's very confusing. Anyways, it scared me. I still drank, but it did scare me. Missy Russell said Foodie used her shirt to dry her dishes because she doesn't own a dish towel. So then why didn't she use a clean wash rag or clean bath towel instead? Doesn't she own some? If not, is she drip drying or is she showering, or is the showering thing a lie and at best she's taking horror baths? I would have just called it a bird bath, Missy. Like a bird bath. That's, I mean, anyways, we know she's not showering. She's disgusting. Can you imagine cleaning your dishes and then using your shirt that you're wearing to dry it? Like all the pet hair and dander and everything that you... I assume nobody eats at her house. Have you guys seen her hair? Wasn't she just telling us that the collagen and the hair oil are making a difference? For one thing, she's a lie because everything takes time to work. Skincare, hair products, vitamins, everything takes a while to work. Does she have a big old pimple in the middle of her forehead? Do you see that? Well, it's because she sweats so much and she probably isn't washing her hijab very often. Coco has more hair than her. Coco. So does Chachi. I even have more hair than her. I feel like I'm finally winning in life. Anyway, she says, I've been taking the collagen and using rosemary oil almost every day. Foodie, you might want to stop. It's not giving boss bitch that can get any man. It's giving 7th grade algebra teacher named Mr. Edwin that smells like cat pee and mothballs. I always had teachers that smelled like coffee and cigarettes. Like, that's my memory, coffee and cigarettes. And like their breath when they would talk to you. Okay, I'm not trying to shade anybody. Like, teachers are amazing. I also had teachers that made a huge difference in my life, but it's the one thing I remember is coffee and cigarettes. Okay. That's one of her problems. How much did they make a difference in my life when I wasn't really paying attention in school? Okay, I had very kind teachers that went above and beyond to try to help me. And I was just unhelpable at the time. Anyways, Tired AF said that's one of her problems. She's beautiful? I'm assuming that's a typo, but she thinks hair, lip plumper, face oils, etc. will solve her woes. No, none of it does a damn thing, and none of it matters until she fixes her biggest issue, food. I mean, if you're not putting good things into your body, like, why would you think that you're gonna have good good skin and long, luxurious hair? Like, all she eats is food that does nothing, right? Like, fast food isn't nourishing your body. It's just filling the hunger. Holly said, yes, Foodie, keep making doctor's appointments with men so you can cancel them because the doctor is a man, but wouldn't care if it was a man if he had syringes full of Dilaudid. Didn't she see male doctors in Syria? Didn't she? Not the cat pee and mothballs. My 600-pound life, they don't shower because it's painful. At this point, she should just shave it. That part right there. She should just wear a wig. Like, but she needs to get a good wig. She gets these cheapo ones that, like, I don't know. They look like they came from Party City. Bubbles and Cheek said, who believes Foodie will take BG to the vet tomorrow in the coldest place on earth? I don't. She can't be bothered to take her trash out. We think she's going to go out in the snow to the vet? Mrs. E said, no. Lock and Key said she'll claim she couldn't ride or she was sick. Or she couldn't get a ride. We know she can't ride. She couldn't get a ride or she was sick. Valgal said, does she even have a carrier? Oh, wait. Didn't BG come in a carrier? She does. Hopefully she uses it. Hopefully. This is my PSA because I know this creep is listening. I'm just going to let you damage yourself. Cauliflower having ass. So keep spreading hate, misinformation, and talking about children. And I'm just going to let you rack up your own issues and problems and, charges. I mean, it seems like you like to go to court. I know you're just waiting to try to take me. But don't forget about all the evidence I have about you. And I have the truth on my side. Anyways, I heard that Hussy exposed this little creep, and I'm probably going to have to find the live stream and play it for you guys. Well, not live, but I'm just going to post it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And you guys can do your own research and learn about that man. He's a creep. Good luck to you, Gigi. Melissa, the hopeful homemaker, said, oh, I just agreed with this. And no, I don't care if anybody gets mad at me. If you cry for the lawbreakers, the sex predators, the child abusers, and the unalivers, instead of crying for the innocent victims of these criminals, listen closely. You are not a compassionate person. You're a sociopath. Speaking of the sociopath, I thought this was interesting. So they posted the other day, she did, that she would be waiting for my apology. If what I was saying was wrong or a lie, why did you change your identity so it didn't look like you? So Roaming Soul is Be Kind, which is A Mama, which is Mandy. And just yesterday, her profile said she loved to travel, DIY homemade crafts and fashion hauls. You can see this is her, Roaming Soul 22. And then she changed her identity to IKEA's Swedish meatballs. She chooses Kentucky to say that she lives in, and her bio is white as a bear wake up during hibernation. This is odd, right? And then you could see the ad is Roaming Soul 22. So I'm guessing you didn't tell your husband. I'm guessing. Anyways, this is the woman that threatens to come to my house every day, and I need you to experience her in all her glory.
Fuck things up just like I always do.
Yes, Lindsay.
It's been a
Violet.
while
Hi, Violet.
since I said I'm sorry. And everything I can remember is fucked up as it always seems. Fuck things.
You could see why she creeps me out, right? Just saying. Anyways, Tone said, here's your daily reminder that Cyrax is a PDF music stealing word I'm not going to say that Foodie Beauty defended and wanted us to leave him alone so he could be a predator unchecked. Not on my watch. Fuck both those ugly, lying, cheating, manipulative fucks. Can you imagine defending him even if you didn't know his story? Like, he just looks bad to me in general. Like, he looks creepy. He's the person I would see him hobbling over onto the side of the street I was walking on, and I would cross. I would get the fuck out of Dodge. Anyways, Foodie defended this guy. He gets caught all the time thinking he's talking to children. Children! Anyways, Tone, keep up the good work. Let's see. I feel like I'm going to end up running my mouth, and this is not a political stream, but it's a scary world when, like, you have to be careful what you wear to a hospital because they don't want to treat Trump supporters. Like, I feel like when you are in the healthcare field, when you're a doctor or a nurse, you take an oath, right? I mean, just saying. Enigma said, the poor cat, she's going to develop nervous behavioral issues when she hears screaming or loud voices because of her.
Where's Max? You didn't bring Max.
Right, I know. I
bring
clicked
him
out.
back to me.
The woman who was ruining that song for all of us, I just want to point out, she's now lying, saying that we're calling her dog an R slur. Please tell me who called her dog that. I'll wait.
You gotta bring me Max. Hi, Sneakerhead. Yeah, a handful of nuts. The mixed bags. No. She probably doesn't want to eat much. Vyvanse, yeah.
Vyvanse, yeah. Is she trying to get on that? Lock and Key said, I thought the same thing. She yells the cat name just for attention and to have something to talk about. Hopefully her cat is used to her by now. I feel bad for it, but, like, I don't know. I can't exactly go to Canada and show up to Foodie Beauty's place and say, give me BG or else. Like, I pray for the cat. I hope it makes it out okay and alive and unburned. I mean, it deserves so much better than Chantel. It really does. She laughs at people jumping off bridges or getting hacked.
Guy jumped off a bridge, yes. That was sad, but stupid, so. Yeah. Did you see the one where the car went off the bridge?
How is this funny?
Russia's terrifying. Yeah.
It was Specs.
What is it, the dolphin prison or something? Quebec City, yeah, it's very nice. Oh, Nicole. Hey, never apologize. Listen to me. I was calling them friggin' see you and end Tuesdays, and I shouldn't be. So, you're always welcome here, Nicole. If they want to be nice. No, I'm just kidding. Cartel is scary as shit. Do you ever see those videos of what they do to their opponents and stuff? Oy, oy, oy.
She's so morbid. Like, beyond normal people, right? Like, we all get morbid curiosity, but, like, I wouldn't laugh at somebody jumping from a bridge. Like, you have to be in complete and utter despair, right? I don't know. Unless I'm missing the context. Like, she is just disgusting, and I need to remember she says these things, and that's why I should never feel bad when I'm dragging her, because she deserves it. Enigma said she would want you to make out with someone who has, she said she would, she says, would you want to make out with someone who has halitosis? If this is what she says, she then says, ew, Meanwhile, she did with Nattered. Did she forget? How does she think her breath smells? She has rotting teeth.
Who wouldn't? Would you want to make out with like tongues and everything? Somebody who has halitosis? What if you're like licking the reason they have halitosis? Ew! Ew!
Well, this is great. When a lot from over, it's sad. I have a cousin who is not here anymore, and like nobody knew that he was suffering, and it's so sad because like I don't know, I understand like people get to a certain point where they feel like there's no hope and no way out, and they don't want to burden anybody with their problems, but then like the family's left with, I wish they would have just talked to me. It's so sad though, but like if you think about it, like somebody has to be in a really hard, deep, dark place to think that there's no way out in life and this is the only way. I don't think it's funny. I think it's fucking sad. Like it's sad for everybody. Kelly Ray said, I love Foodie Beauty, how Foodie Beauty screams fat phobic, but is fat phobic not wanting to date any morbidly overweight man? You know, that's a good point. She dates all these thin, skinny men. I mean, Salah, until he was with her for a certain amount of time, remember his noodle arms? He was like a broom. Natter, there's no meat on his body. She was flirting with Anime. That guy, I don't think he eats. Anyways, apparently she's being gross again, putting a relish packet in her mouth. Did she not realize how many people probably handled that and she was happier after eating fast food? That's disgusting.
Hello.
I just picture those packets sitting in boxes in warehouses where there's rats and mice, and how many hands have touched that before she stuck it in her mouth? Well, she's fat phobic, right? She doesn't want to date anybody that's overweight. And we say we don't want to date anybody foodie size, and we're fat phobic, apparently. Okay. And this is why she's always sick. This is why. Let's look in the replies. Acadia said, putting any sort of packet in your mouth is disgusting. But then again, she's not known for being a very sanitary person. I mean, she put Natterd's green diseased peen in her mouth. She said it was oozing stuff. I mean, she's not really picky. Dwight Schrute's hazmat suit said, on 600-pound life, when the participants have their last big pig out before going to Houston to meet Dr. Now at the beginning of the episode, except she treats every meal like that. Holly Go Heavy said, I swear she would be the happiest if she had an IV of pickled anything she could just hook herself up to. Don't give her any ideas. There was one point where I was thinking about an alcohol IV, which is very dangerous. But, when you're an addict, you just want more and more and more, and you want it to get to you faster and faster, or to get into your system faster and faster. She's going to be on a ketchup drip, a nacho cheese drip. Anyways, apparently we're supposed to believe she walked on the treadmill for 15 minutes. I'm not buying it. I just think she let it run. Did she show herself on that for 15 minutes to anybody who watched this in real time? I think I have to turn off the music. Gotta start somewhere, over and over again. Keep it up and actually walk. Look how red she is. Life, oh my God, I said the same thing. Okay, hold on. Starting the gym for this amount of time. Help me make this make sense. Gym motivation. Well, you gave me motivation. I have to call my health insurance. So while I'm on hold for probably an hour and a half, I am going to be on the walking pad, getting my steps in, because I don't want a gut to be hanging in. Like, you guys see my legs a lot during the puppy streams, right? Like, imagine if there was just a big gut. I mean, maybe I'd get more views, but I don't want no big old gut. I'm happy with not having something to put my food on, Repo Widow said this is all for Salah. She made more empty promises about fixing herself so they could be together. Newsflash, that'll never happen. This is all performative and will end very soon. She can't walk to the kitchen without heavy breathing. She did not walk 15 minutes. There's no way, right? I feel like I'm in much better shape than her, but like when I'm doing a brisk walking, let's say I turn it up to like 3.6 or 3.8, and I do 15 minutes, like I'm, starting to breathe heavier and it could be hard for me. I'm supposed to believe her and her gut walked 15 minutes. And then after her walking, she wanted fries and the hot dog. When you lie about walking on the treadmill for 15 minutes and get a little peckish, what was the point in that walk then? I feel like this would just cancel out the walk. In my head, I don't know. She'll call that fat phobic. I call it reality. Like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like I have to walk for an eternity to burn like 23 calories, right? So I'm not going to be getting an extra large fry with whatever on top. Is this the day she rewarded herself? Yes. I've been getting a lot done cleaning the house, which is a form of exercise. It is. It's great. Been listening the whole time. I'm telling you, deep cleaning is good exercise. Debbie said, again, this whack job does not understand that you don't even waste your time exercising for 15 minutes. If you're going to eat a high calorie, high fat meal after, it's like she doesn't have a brain in that ginormous pumpkin head. Because she's not serious about being healthy. She's just not. I mean, I understand people who do weightlifting and certain things, like they have to eat more meals and everything. But I remember my friend Tia, may she rest in peace. She lifted weights and she was part of like fitness competitions. And she had every meal planned out to the point like where she had fish as this and a vegetable with that. And like everything was measured out, right? And she ate meals throughout the day, but it was all super fucking healthy. Anyways, anybody who cares about their body or making a difference isn't going to walk for 15 minutes and eat like her. Poopalicious said the fries had like 5 times the calories she burnt. Try a couple hard-boiled eggs after exercise next time, Foodie. Fat Cow said, did she justify breaking her diet that lasted a few hours by stating the exercise cancels it out somehow? Dee Dee's Fault said, in her mind, I'm sure she did. Sylvie said she will continue to get fatter. Cheryl said she's worked hard, guys. She burned maybe 100 calories on the treadmill, so she had to treat herself to a 2,000 calorie meal afterwards. That's not how it works, cutie. I forgot to say my point. Well, there was multiple points of why I shared that Be Kind, Roaming Soul, A Mama changed her identity. Like, she blows up spots and she runs. And I'm not letting her do that anymore. And she always leaves me holding the bag. To have to defend myself, to have to whatever. Like, you can run, but you can't hide. Just saying. All right, back to what I was trying to do. That doesn't mean I'm coming for her. It just means she always causes a bunch of shit and then disappears for 3 months or creates a new account. Like, that's why she's had so many different names. Is because she hopes people don't pay attention when she comes back as somebody new. Anyways, this ad, Foopalicia said, randomly showed up on my feed. This is how your future looks like. I hope you can find someone strong enough to be your caretaker. She wouldn't fit. Nobody's going to be able to lift Foodie Beauty, even if she could. Yep, this is what it reminds me of with Chantal. You have to exercise for hours a day to be able to eat what you want. It's true. It's true. I'm doing the exact same thing right now. Good. Is this the day she rewarded? Oh, yeah, I read that one. She keeps showing off her spank. So I've seen so many different photos, and I truly didn't understand what I was looking at because she would flash us like her stomach, but then I didn't believe that was her stomach. So anyways, apparently she's getting herself into Spanx somehow and showing off the bodysuit. She even pulled up her shirt like she was flashing her pancake boobs. And I don't understand how this is modest. Like, why do you have to cover your hair but you could show us your intimate wear / shapewear. It's a bodysuit, anyways. I mean, couldn't somebody get an inappropriate thought from seeing that fake stomach? Like, that's not her skin. Anyways, apparently Sweet Tea got fired on bus. I saw that she flashed the camera. It's been going around. I don't know. Amberlynn Reed makes a big thing and cries about her getting fired, but like, she doesn't really care. She was making community posts about Milky, saying, Milky, you should try out. Don't be scared. So I don't know. It's all performative. I can't stand these people. I mean, I retweeted it to show you guys, but well, I guess we could watch a little bit. It's 56 seconds.
They're telling me I'm not empathetic, but yet I cried in the beginning of the stream. But then when I cried, it was actually fake.
I guess I just want to get your thoughts on it, Sweet Tea. Like, how are you feeling about this whole situation?
Doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say. I'm just sad about it.
I was.
Stop
Before.
making me cry.
No,
I don't feel like anybody that has ever been on live would.
Sadly, in the LCU, shows change a lot. Hosts change, shows titles change even. Like, I'm surprised it's still Locale Bus, if I'm being honest. I'm being respectful so Sweet Tea can have the fucking spotlight. This is why she's leaving, because y'all want me to be the fucking spotlight, because if I barely say anything, y'all have a fucking hissy fit. I think Sweet Tea...
I don't even know what you're talking about, because it looks like you have a cold. Why do you put so much blush on the tip of your nose? Like, she looks like an elf with a cold. That's all I see. I know it's a trend. Like, the young people, they put a little bit of highlighter and a tiny bit of blush at the very tip to make them look like fresh-faced. And it's very cute. But she looks sick. Anyway, she says, Milky, don't be so scared. I'd love for you to be my co-host. And Milky says, only if Pookie got a standing desk. Which will never happen. Anyways, I don't know why I retweeted Mr. Snowflake, but I guess here you go.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Sit on and
Yeah,
spin.
don't worry
Like,
about
genuinely, shove a fucking cucumber up your fucking ass, you dumb fuck.
Shove a cucumber
Ow.
up your ass. So we've had suck my fat ass and we've had shove a cucumber up your ass.
No, thank you.
So what she wants is somebody to suck her fat ass. This doesn't get monetized. She wants
I want to know what her obsession with backdoor stuff is.
somebody to suck her fat ass whilst shoving a cucumber up their ass. Has that got a name? The Amberlynn Reed ass-a-thon?
I don't know. It sounds painful to me, so I won't be participating. Queen Jellybean said, how trifling of you to order a bunch of food, eat it on the live stream, wait 7 minutes to eat fries while you deep throat 4 hot dogs, complain the fries are cold, but still ate them, then report it to DoorDash so you can get it free to use on your next meal. Here's the thing. They're going to get sick of having to refund her, and she's going to end up getting banned on all these apps. And it's going to make her life very, very uncomfortable. Think if you were like an alcoholic who was getting alcohol delivered to you every single day, right? Like, if you didn't have your ID, if it expired, whatever. Like, anyways, it would be very uncomfortable if you couldn't get it into your hand. Or let's say they just decided to stop delivering to you. I don't know. It's going to suck for her. And it kind of gives me life. It's one of the things everybody has to experience in addiction. If everything was smooth sailing, why would we stop? Why would we? You guys might want to look. Oh, they tagged DoorDash. You might want to look into Chantal Siro from Ottawa, Ontario. She finds great humor in live streaming herself eating meals she got from DoorDash, only to complain and get it for free. She finds scamming businesses to be entertainment. Amber saying the word fuck every other word doesn't make her sound any tougher. It makes her sound dumb and a lack of vocabulary. I agree. Did she have 4 hot dogs? I guess. I was on a Sublime kick this morning. Not that I'm ever off of it, but I had a really good concert today. I love Don't Push. It's one of my favorite songs by them. I don't know. Garden Grove. That's a classic. And then this is actually a cover. 5446, that's my number, Ball and Chain. That's also a good time. The music makes me very happy. The da 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 da. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways. So apparently she used her prayer gown to dry her dishes. I mean, we've seen her use her hijab. What was it? To strain soup? She was straining something with it. Straining something or making soup. I don't know. It was in a pot. That's all I remember. But she wonders why people don't take her being a Muslimah seriously. I thought you're not allowed to show skin or hair or anything, and yet we see her Spanx. I've seen her fupa more times than I could count. She goes on stream with no panties on. I mean, she wants to talk about how Christians aren't living perfectly. I don't know, lady. You're failing at this Muslim arc. You just are, okay? Anyways, shaking the titties. Okay, I guess we're going to watch this. This is Chantel shaking her titties on camera in her prayer gown.
Sorry for the close-up. Sorry for the close-up. I brushed my teeth today.
Oh, good.
Sorry for the close-up.
She looks like a hamster having a seizure or something. I don't know what that was. It wasn't sexy, but I do know it wasn't modest, okay? That is what I do know. There was no modesty to be seen. Anyways, this disgusting creature is saying that he's going to be back on YouTube. So this was yesterday. I took a screenshot of it today, but I think he posted this, yesterday. It says, Inshallah, back to YouTube tomorrow, if God wills. All right, to all my prayer warriors out there, either pray right now, please, or after this stream, because I believe when 2 or more pray, it will be done. And I don't think that he should be back on YouTube to harass women, to stalk them, to make them feel unsafe. I mean, he is fucking evil. But inshallah, God, your plan, I pray that the women will be a little bit safer. That's what I'm praying for. And that Natterd, I don't know, whatever justice needs to be served, may it happen with him. May he be locked away for good where he can't hurt anybody else. Inshallah, Yallah, amen, all that. That kid said these eggs need a pinch of salt or 5, quoting Chantel. But who's counting? And I pray that Natterd learns to keep his hands to himself. Amen. Okay, I couldn't forget that part. That kid cool said these eggs need a pinch of salt or 5, but who's counting? This is how she salts her food, by the way. We're on a health journey, but we're just taking salt right out of the bag. If you're trying to eat less salt, would you not get a salt shaker? I remember, oh my gosh, was it a nerd? Who was telling me this? I don't know. It was during a time where I was getting all these people coming to my house after my stroke. Like, there's people who had to come and help me for a minute. There was rehab people. Anyways, it was a whole thing. But I swear she said that for her dad, she would measure out exactly how much salt he could have a day and put it in like a little shot glass. So he had that much salt to use for whatever meal throughout the whole day. And that was all he got, right? But like when you want to change your health, you do things like that. I love Pulpy's advice on the salt. What did he say? Nana Spike T said, again, she can't do Pilates anymore because it's not modest. But she could just about show off those sun-dried udders. Nothing about her is modest. Real deal here, no Photoshop or AI. Do you notice how stained her shirt is? Salah, how do you feel about your wife doing these things? Genuinely curious. Nana Spike T retweeted it and said she's an absolute disgrace and so disrespectful. If she wants to behave this way, whatever. But for fuck's sake, take off the hijab. Her cosplaying as she acts so repulsive infuriates me. I mean, I would be offended if I followed everything in my religion. If I was a part of Islam, if I was a Muslimah and had all these rules and things I had to do, and then here comes Chantel. I mean, would you be upset? That kid cool said, alert, Foodie Beauty attempts domestic life. Spoiler, it's as pathetic as you'd expect. It's as disgusting, too. Like, I saw the food on her other shirt. Look at this. Hold on, in case you forgot. And she's drying her dishes with that. Well, it's a different shirt, but they're probably equally as stained. She's nasty. Did she really say she cannot do Pilates anymore? I guess so, because it's not modest. I guess probably because we could see her balls from every angle. We could tell she wasn't wearing underwear for a lot of it. But I mean, is flashing us Any more modest than that? It's shapewear. It's supposed to go under clothes. Nobody's supposed to see it. Anyways, all right, let's keep going. I think I have a few more tweets for you guys. And then tomorrow we will be back for a gossip stream in the morning, and we're gonna do a backyard stream too before I go pick up my stuff. I have to go pick up reports from this imaging place, and then I have to schedule an appointment with the bone doctor. But I want to go into it with a good frame of mind. So I figure even if we just hang out for 30 minutes in the backyard and smoke a little and just chit chat, at least I'll be in a better frame of mind. Anyways, back to her blood sugar. It's horrific. But for some reason, she thinks she's doing better. How would you feel if you're diabetic out there? How would you feel if her blood sugar was that high? Like, do you wonder how she carries on? There's been times I told my mom what Foodie's blood sugar is, and she would tell me something doesn't seem right, because if it's truly that, like, she wouldn't be okay. Chantel said we can't see the Pilates, but we will see the results. Okay, well, I won't hold my breath. Dee's Fault said, is this how happy looks when you're prettier, more handsome than Olive Girl World? Yes. I'll never forget this day where he looked at her like he wanted to unalive her. It was the scariest look. And we're supposed to believe she's not doing drugs. Look at her eyes. Like, that's not screaming sober to me. Anyways, Al Sultan Salah said, be right back, going to exercise some kung fu moves with electric music. And Loretta said, seriously though? No shade intended. I truly want to know if anyone thinks this sounds like an adult, successful businessman. I always say Foodie is delusional to think he's not a scammer, but am I right? Is he a romance scammer just after her money or nah? What says you? Be right back. I'm going to exercise some kung fu moves with electric music. Okay. You do that, Salah. Free the People said he only comes around now when it's payday. The only time they interacted when they were together was around payday. He's always used her for that, and deep down she knows that. She'll never say that publicly because then the trolls were right. Maybe she holds it not true, but Queen Jollybean said it's giving very intellectually delayed special adult. Debbie's World said, of course he's after the $100 that she sends them every couple of weeks. $100 in Syria is like $1,000 in the US. I think he's a romance scammer. Do I think that a friendship probably transpired after years of having to hang out with her? Probably. I don't believe he's in love with her. I don't believe he's ever fucked her. I think for as long as she's alive, he will always make her think there's a chance. But the thing is, she's brought shame to his family already. Like, they're not going to let him be with her again. And if so, they'll make it damn near impossible. Like, there's no chance of these people being together again unless Salah runs away to Canada. Do you know what I mean? And even then, I don't think he would stay with her. Let's see. Density said he opened a business in the front room of his house, probably hawking broken fans and used appliances. Didn't his friend Allah? Oh my God. I remember Salah one day bragging that Allah could get the weed, the whiskey, the cell phones, the pagers. Maybe that's what Salah does too. I picture them like stealing shit and selling it. Her farting really loud. Oh yeah, that too. I'm sure they don't miss that. Or like having to avoid a bathroom because Chantel threw up in it again, Okay, hold on. I think I have a video of her farting. Not that you asked for it, but it just reminded me. This is what her streams are these days. She eats and she farts.
What in these?
And then she mutes to fart more.
If Foodie finished should be what
Coco. She's so proud.
Sometimes I laugh really hard and that happens.
She is vile.
We already heard it. It wasn't finished. Oh my god.
Coco. I hear ya. This woman's disgusting.
Wendy's. Thanks, potatoes.
Would you not be mortified? I mean, I understand like farting. I mean, it happens, right? But like, if I just let one rip in front of you guys, I would be mortified. But Foodie is so proud. Hold on. Coco wants to say hi to you guys. Hi, Coco. Okay, I'm almost done. I promise. I don't need my face washed. Thank you. Oh. Anyways, here's another shot of the bodysuit. You could see it under her. Is that a pajama top she's wearing with pants? Different pants. Another shot of the bodysuit slimming Spanx thing that Foodie is wearing. Those are not fun to take on and off. So she's not showering and living in this thing, methinks. She's not taking it on and off every single day. Like, she's not. She's wearing this shit. She's gross. Coco. I know. I love you too, my friend. Hold on. Oh, before we go, please tell me when this happened. I forgot this woman even existed. But she said, yeah, we live in such scary times, Dax. Someone from Foodie's Kick Chat instigated just breeze in to send ICE to deport me and my family. It's wild out here. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but are you okay? This never happened. I've never called ICE on anybody, nor do I want to. Lady, I only think about you when I see you mentioning me and it's brought to my attention, okay? And I'm wondering why you still care about me and why you are lying. Why the fuck you are lying? And why would you announce to the world that you're here illegally if you're worried about getting deported? I'm just saying, like, you're not very smart. I know you thought you were going to ruin my reputation by this little lie, but like, you really may have fucked yourself. Like, why bring attention to that? If it's a scary world and it's wild and you're concerned, why? I don't know. It's like you offered up you and your family to try and get one up on me. I don't know. I hope you're okay. Your lips look swollen. You might be allergic to something you're eating. Best of luck to you. Oh, silly, it's Lily said Foodie Beauty versus an avocado. As always, the fantastic barbecue chicken Zoom made my day. All right, we're going to watch this full.
Shit! My Ezekiel bread! Oh. It's like all like warped because it's been frozen. Give me a minute, guys. I need to get my Ezekiel bread out. How do I cut an avocado? Just peel it?
What the fuck?
I think this is the first time that I've ever bought bread out. How do I cut an avocado? Just peel it? I think this is the first time that I've ever bought avocados and eaten them. Don't things normally smell good?
That was the saddest avocado toast I've ever seen in my life.
When you are using a crock pot, like, I don't smell anything good. Thank you. Oh shit! My Ezekiel bread! Oh.
I think that's all we have today. I'm going to search the Foodie Beauty hashtag. Sorry, I hit my vape and now my voice is like barely hanging on by a thread. Hold on. I bet was upset, so I want his pay and she don't have it. She even has to scam DoorDash to get money back in the ordered food she ate. That is stealing. Foodie kept scamming and breaking the law. These companies, or keep scamming and breaking the law. These companies will be cut off service to you and possibly press charges since the proof is in your YouTube videos. Hashtag scam alert. She scams DoorDash. Stizzy. Real Stizzy at unreal prices. Out the door prices, all tax included. Get 15% off with code Twitter15P. I'm a fan of Stizzy. I just feel like my dispensary doesn't carry a whole lot, and then our Stizzy place is in an area that I don't really want to visit. So, you know, there's that. She should be reported. Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, gosh. Chantal, you think I'd be with a man who doesn't touch me? Also, Chantal. Again, why does everything look like vomit and poop? Ashley said, I had to bust up a frozen drift at the end of my driveway, and now I look like Chantal after she hurples from the couch to the bathroom. Also, I'm fine. My face always looks this way after I do cardio. You're very pretty. You have gorgeous eyes. I don't know if you're listening, but if you are, and you don't look anything like Chantal, oh my gosh, cheesecake. Well, it looks like cheesecake to me. It's apparently this name, which might just translate to cheesecake. I don't know. I'm not going to attempt to say it. All right. Kibella said, I have never been a prostitute. Okay. This is a post from Kibella. I have never been a prostitute. I have never worked in the sex industry. I have never sold my body for money. I have never had STDs. I have been celibate for over a year now by choice, and I go to church every Sunday. Chantal, you are truly fucking vile for consistently insisting on spreading misinformation about me for over 2 years now. When will you learn? When are you going to realize you're projecting? When are you going to stop intentionally spreading misinformation about me? When will you finally grasp the concept that it is not my fault Salah cheated on you? Trust me when I say your karma is coming. I think Kibella is doing amazing. I have to say that. I wish Foodie would just leave her the fuck alone. Like, if anything, she should be grateful that Kibella exposed her man as a cheater. Wasn't messy, sure. There's a lot of people who don't agree with what she did, but like the fact that Foodie only puts the blame on Kibella is very telling. Like, her husband, he made a vow to her, supposedly, right? Like, Kibella didn't owe her anything. Salah made the vows, not Kibella. Anyways, on that note, I think we should all go be productive and move our asses. And I know I'm going to be doing that today. So tomorrow morning, you guys, we're going to do a morning gossip sesh. We'll do a backyard puppy stream for a little bit, even if it's like a half hour, 45 minutes. If something crazy happens, I don't know. If Foodie grows wings and flies over the sun, then I will come live today. Or if anything else crazy happens. But I hope everybody has a great day, great evening, wherever you are. Thank you to my amazing mods, Breezy Bunch members. Ruby, thank you so much for gifting the memberships. That meant the world to me. Welcome to all the new members. Let us know if you'd like to join the Discord. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody.